Because what you have to understand is what you put out is what you get back. If you have a freebie mindset, meaning that you always want to get the free stuff, you always want to get the free fragrances, you always want to opt in for the free ebooks, you always want to go for the free tickets for whatever, then what message are you putting out there to the universe? Are you saying to the universe that, hey, I'm a freebie person? If you are, then naturally you will also attract freebie clients whenever you start your own business. You attract what you are. And so if I always go for the cheap stuff, if I always go for the free stuff, how am I actually valuing myself? And this was a story that Master told me a few years back already. He said whenever he was going to travel, a lot of the time he just bought a normal plane ticket. And he was talking to one of his friends, and he said to his friends, like one of his friends, he said, it would actually be really cool to just, get a business class and just fly business class all the time. And then his friend said to him, because at that time he was already making a lot of money, his businesses were very successful. He had the noodle franchise, and he also had, no, it was the noodle franchise that was going really, really well. And so the friend said to him, well, why don't you get just a business class ticket to fly to whichever city he was flying to, because you can afford it. And he said, like, yeah, why actually? Then the friend said to him, like, how do you value yourself? Do you value yourself as general, or do you value yourself as a diamond? And then he said, well, of course I value myself as a diamond. And then the friend said, then show that to the universe and get yourself a business class ticket. And then he thought about it, and he was like, okay, let's do it. So Master bought a business ticket, and he had a long flight. I think it was a flight to Asia because he was speaking a lot. And then he went on the flight, business class, big, nice chair, lovely food being served, all, space. He could actually prepare in the right space. And just imagine yourself, right? Just imagine yourself for a moment being in a nice business class flight with all the comfort that it brings. And therefore also all the focus that he could put in his talk. Now, the funny thing was, and that's what he explained to me, the funny thing was is that because of that simple act of paying a little bit more for a business ticket and being thereby treated as a diamond, and therefore having that focus and appreciation of himself, his mind shifted, his vibe shifted. And the funny thing was, is that very shortly thereafter, because he kept seeing himself as a diamond, he kept doing different things that showed to the universe that, hey, I value myself. What happened is he attracted one of the biggest deals that he has ever had up to that point, which was a $15 million or 50 million pound deal, just by shifting the way how he thought about himself. And when he told me that story, I was like, whoa, that's actually pretty powerful. And I started to adopt it too. Investing in myself, investing in my knowledge, investing in programs, investing in mentors, investing in my food, my gym, my well-being. And it was crazy. But the moment you show up for yourself in that way, you change the way who you are and how you appreciate yourself, all of a sudden, the universe will present you with things that match that.